Since it's almost August, I'm back with a super quick bullet journal setup for you today. I'm going for a very whimsical fairy tale vibe this month, and for that I went onto Pinterest and downloaded and printed some pretty artwork that I'll be using throughout this setup, and then I'm adding some washi tape and rose embellishments. Of course, we need to letter our title. I'm going to trace that in pencil first and then use a calligraphy fountain pen to go over it in ink. There was a little bit of trial and error arranging the stickers, so I ended up taking some of my decorations off again and replacing it with these little glittery swirls that I found looked quite pretty. And again, this month I'm not using a habit tracker. You can definitely add one in, but I'm going to replace my habit tracker with an overview sheet. So for that, I need to create a centerpiece, again using washi tape and flower cutouts. And then I'm going to add sections for categories arranged around that centerpiece. So these are just basically little bullet point lists that I can quickly order any notes that I need to take throughout the month into. The next page will be my August highlights and memories spread. And again, I'm going to use some of my little swirl stickers and rose embellishments to decorate the page, and then I'm using a mild liner to letter the abbreviation for August. This page is going to stay mainly blank since I will be filling it up throughout the month. I decided to keep this in pink, so I lettered the word gratitude at the top. I also had a quote that I wanted to use this month, which I didn't find space for on the cover spread, so it's going on the gratitude spread instead. It's "I will sing of the mercy of the Lord," which I initially heard, I believe, in the writings of Saint Therese of Lisieux, but it's actually from Psalm 77, so that's going on here. And of course we need a pretty picture to decorate this spread, so that's going on the other side, again embellished with some more of my swirly stickers. For the weekly spread, I'm using a layout inspired by one of Erin Smith's setups. I will link her channel below. Her bullet journals are always absolutely amazing. And she also divided her page into squares like this, which left a few over for decorating. So I'm going to do a version of that here, and I'm going to divide my page into 12 squares, which will leave me 3 over for decoration, as my first spread will have to accommodate 9 days, since this month is starting on a Friday. The first spread of every month is usually quite weird, since we have to accommodate those extra days. This setup is pretty straightforward. You are going to figure out which of your squares you want your decoration squares to be, and then you're going to enter the days of that week into the remaining squares. I'm just using mild liners for this. And I did the exact same thing for the second week of August as well, this time switching it up a bit in terms of color and artwork. So here are 2 versions of the same spread and how it can look different depending on what you use. And that's the bullet journal setup done. Let's go for the final flip through. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video left you feeling inspired to set up your own bullet journal. And as always, I will see you next time.